Hello everyone and welcome to St Peter Port, Guernsey. We're here on the main front here on the harbour side, and what I'm going to do now is just take you for a little walk through the town centre here in St Peter Port so you can have a look and see what it's like here. I myself have spent the day here and it's a wonderful place. Lots of lovely little quaint shops to go and look inside. And I've also spent some time at a place called the Levette bathing pools, and I'd highly recommend that you do Google that and take a visit there if you visit St Peter Port or the island of Guernsey as a whole in the summertime. It's a lovely place just to go and cool off. So I'm just going to pan the camera around a little bit now so you can have a look here at the main street and what's going on currently. So now come and join me as we go on a little walk here and see what the town has to offer. As you can see here now, a lovely little church here, currently open at the moment, that you can go and take a look inside as well during the daytime here. And I'm just going to turn the camera up a little bit higher now so you can have a look at what it looks like. And it's really stunning just to take a look at here. I'm just going to turn the camera now to the right, and we're going to take a walk up through the town now so you can have a look at what it has to offer. Now, just so I explain to you all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk all the way through the main part of the town here just so you can have a look and see what it has to offer. So just walking back down now onto the main street here, which is directly by the ferry terminal. So what I must say is it's very idyllic for those of you who may be visiting Guernsey for a day trip, as it's only a short walk from the ferry terminal into the town centre itself. When I did it this morning, it only took myself approximately 10 minutes to do so. And if you just look across there, you can see the Commodore clipper that's just arrived in from Portsmouth, and we'll probably be making an onward journey following arrival here over to Jersey, the bigger of the two islands, Guernsey and Jersey. So I'm just going to walk a little bit further along now to show you what I think is very unique on a roundabout. A big sail with lots of different coloured flags on it, very bright and colourful and attractive to those of you that arrive by ferry here in Guernsey. What I'm going to do now is walk probably actually across the road, turn back round and walk along the harbour side here, just so you can have a look and see what it's like. Going to zoom the camera in a bit as well so you can see the tall sail on the roundabout there. Okay, and I'm now just going to take you a little walk along the harbour here. As you can see, the tide is currently out at this time, and now that we're across the road, you can see the ferry terminal a little bit closer than what you could shortly before, with the Commodore clipper there now just berthing alongside at the ferry terminal. And if you look a little bit further over in the distance, you can see Castle Cornet. This is something I haven't visited today myself, but would very much like to on my next visit to Guernsey, which I hope to do in the near future. And I would definitely highly recommend a visit here from what I've seen so far. So we're just going to take a walk now along the harbour here, and I'll keep panning the camera around so you can have a look and see what the view's like. So what I'm going to do is just carry on walking along the harbour side here until we reach where I began the video to show you around the town of St. Peter Port. It's going to turn the camera around to the left now as well, so you can have a look and see what it looks like. And then now we're going to turn the camera around to the right. And as you can see, the building that you're currently seeing at the moment, this is the tourist information here in St. Peter Port. So it's very good for those of you that are visiting the island on holiday, or also if you're just coming over here for a day trip. Which I would say, walking from the ferry terminal to the tourist information here, I'm just going to make a short stop for you to see. is probably only, I'd say, about a 10-minute walk from the ferry terminal. Of course, for those of you that may not know, Guernsey also does have an airport with flights across to the UK to various different destinations. The main one that I'm aware of being Southampton, which has flights served by, from what I'm aware myself, Origny. Apologies for those of you that know about the airline, though I may have pronounced that slightly incorrectly. But as you can see, it's a lovely front here in Guernsey, St Peter Port. And I picked the perfect day to come here for a day trip as well, with, as you can see at the moment, the weather being very nice, and it's quite hot at the moment. So I'm just going to take you to have a look at this view here. Much more nicer than what I showed to you previously, with all of the yachts here currently at the moment, and different other types of boats too. And of course, over in the distance you can see as well Castle Cornet that I mentioned to you a little bit earlier in this video. So just going to carry on walking now, and shortly we'll come to the end of my video showing you St Peter Port today. For those of you also that are new to my channel, it's relatively recent actually that I've started to talk in my videos that I have currently on my channel. I'm currently trying to improve my channel and boost it from what it currently has to offer. So I do very much welcome any feedback that any of you may have with the videos that I have on there, or also what you may be interested in me including in the future. Because for those of you that are subscribed to my channel currently, or those of you that have subscribed to my channel fairly recently and may not know about me, I'm very much someone that's interested in travel, and I always try to take videos wherever I visit. Just going to carry on walking now a little bit further along the harbour here. And I'm just going to turn the camera around now. So what I find unique to Guernsey that I wasn't aware about myself is that they actually have Marks and Spencer here, that, similar to what of course you'd find on mainland Britain. And I'm going to end my video today with a lovely view of the church, which I started my video at. So you can just see it there over in the distance now. And that concludes my walk around St Peter Port today. So I'm just going to turn the camera around now. Apologies for the wobble there, and I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, which will be this evening, the departure from Guernsey on the Condor Liberation, heading back to Poole this evening. Thanks very much, and I'll see you on the next video.